every single eye in the sky looking at you every 15 ways from Sunday, watching your every move. I'm gonna make your bond so high you'll have teeth falling out. You really expect this, you're gonna blame it on 18? Let's do this. I'm not going to do anything until this lawyer gets here. All I know is he's got 3 open cases. They're all at 7503 because you continually take off. You come to court when you want to come to court. You don't come to court.
People say don't come to court. He told my the probation.
Let's wait for your lawyer to get here and we'll see. But all I know is you've got 3 open cases. All the bonds are 7503, which indicates to me that you've taken off 3 different times. So let's see. So just take a seat for me. I mean, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to wait for your lawyer to get here, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
But you're supposed to come to court when the reset says, not when you want to come to court.
No, he told me not to come to court, Judge. He said not.
You can come to court, right? But you're supposed to come to court when the reset says. And we have multiple instances of you not doing that.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know how else to say it. So let's wait for your lawyer to get here and we'll go from there. Just take a seat.
Judge, I already emailed him because he got one of them.
He got another new one, so hopefully he'll, and he's usually pretty good about showing up. So.
So Judge, there was misunderstanding on the case. So on his older cases, his appearance was waived. He wasn't required to come to court. It's when they did the new 2B on the new case, which I believe is beer and a bag of candy. And so that's when I tried to contact him to get him to come in. Couldn't get in contact with him. Then he had to schedule a court date for the old cases, and that's when the court revoked his bond based on those old cases. He said he received a letter, so he came in today to address the letter, obviously, and that's why he's here today.
So let's do probable cause on your newest case, because I don't know anything about it. Mr. Lstrap, you've now picked up a 3rd theft case. You're now stand charged with another Class B misdemeanor. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you, sir.
Yes, Judge. The officer was dispatched to a Walgreens in Harris County, Texas, and the complainant, the manager of the Walgreens, told officers that the defendant entered the store and proceeded to take several items, including a case of beer and a large pack of candy, and walked past all points of sale without paying. The complainant told the officers that most of the employees knew the defendant by name and sight.
Where is the trespass and the theft, the prior trespass and the prior theft? Can you tell me where those are?
They are also at a Walgreens. Let me see if it's the same location. It's the same location.
I told you when you first came here not to go back to the Walgreens.
Okay, thank you.
Not once, but twice. What should I do now, Mr. Lstrap? What should I do? You tell me.
Judge, just for the court's knowledge, my client is homeless. He doesn't have a place to stay, no employment, has some assistance from his mom, but obviously that's not a whole lot. That's the number.
That mom over there?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's him. She at home.
Did you come with mom today?
Yes, sir. She at home.
I don't know what to tell you, but here in court, we have resources, right? If you want resources, we're happy to give it to you. We had a kid in here yesterday, giving him resources to get a phone and a tablet. If you want a place to stay, we can find you a place to stay. If you want something to eat, we can get you something to eat.
Yes, sir.
But how on earth can I continue to let you go when, number one, you don't come to court? Number two, you continue to go to the place we tell you not to go. Number three, you continue to pick up cases when we tell you not to over a damn case of beer.
Listen closely, because this moment says a lot. The judge isn't just talking about a stolen case of beer and candy. He's highlighting a pattern of behavior. What makes this especially striking is that the court is offering resources, food assistance, shelter options, and support. Yet the defendant keeps ending up in the same situation. It raises a difficult question. How much responsibility falls on the system, and how much on personal choices? It's a debate that never has easy answers.
And a large pack of candy. Mr. Lstrap, they know you at that Walgreens. Every single time you go back to that Walgreens, you have about every single eye in the sky looking at you every 15 ways from Sunday, watching your every move.
Yes, sir.
Ray, I'm sorry. I'm not going to give another PR bomb. You know, perhaps, I don't know, but you're not getting it.
Can we at least address the bond, though, Judge? Because I believe the bond's at
Absolutely happy to. I agree that they're high. And what do you think?
Judge, I'd be asking for 500 on each case.
Okay, done. But
The judge's statement says everything. The revolving door closes today. That phrase is often used when a court believes repeated releases are no longer protecting the community or encouraging compliance. The defendant is now being given a final opportunity, but with serious consequences attached.
revolving door closes today.
Yes, sir.
It goes with you. I'm with you, though.
Appreciate it.
We're saying the bond's ultimate time.
I will. I really hope that you heard what I said to you earlier. Every time you go to this Walgreens, they know who you are, every single person. So every time you come back, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to watch you like a hawk, your every single move. You've been trespassed from there. So if you go back there and they call the cops, you're going to be right back in jail. Don't go back. You've worked out an agreement. They're offering you 60 days in jail with credit for the 2 days that you've done on this theft case here. Looks like they're going to dismiss the 2 other thefts that you have. You also need to understand this now makes at least 2 thefts for you. You pick up another theft, you're going to be looking at a felony charge, years instead of days.
Yeah.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you can never change this. Are you sure you want to do this? Guess that's it, right?
Yes, Your Honor. I talked to him. He understands the nature of the consequences.
Okay.
Has no means of being able to afford bond, so we can look at the newer case. So he's opted to take the agreement on the old case.
If you can't ever make bond, if you don't have anyone in this life that's going to bond you out, then why pick up a criminal case? You know what I mean? When you leave here, Mr. Lstrap, come back. If you want a place to sleep, if you want a job, if you want food, I'll give it to you. All you got to do is come back. But if you keep picking up criminal cases, no more PR bonds. Do you understand? There's no excuse. We will give you resources. All you got to do is come back. You're giving up the right to, well, have I gone through the warnings? I don't remember. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. So once you plead guilty, there's no turning back. How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty and I will sentence you to 60 days in jail. I will give you credit for the 2 days that you've done. It's not enhanced, right?
I think there's
Okay. All right. Hi, good luck. Or did he say plead guilty?
Yes, sir.
I didn't hear it.
I didn't plead to the offense, sir. Guilty or not guilty? All right, I'll find you guilty since you do it. Good luck. Thank you so much, Ray. Mr. Garris, you ready?
Well, halfway ready. But ready on Mr. Lada's case, which is set on the
Let's do it.
docket tomorrow, Judge.
Okay.
And he had felony court today, and so I advised him.
And there it is. The judge has officially run out of patience. A GPS monitor, strict bond conditions, and a very clear warning about future violations. Judges typically reserve this kind of language for defendants they believe are serious flight risks. The message couldn't be clearer. Follow the rules, or expect much harsher consequences next time. If you were in the courtroom, would you see this as a fair second chance, or the final warning?
The courtroom message is crystal clear. Freedom comes with conditions. GPS monitoring, bond requirements, and strict instructions are designed to make sure the defendant appears in court and follows restrictions. But if those conditions are ignored, judges have the authority to increase consequences quickly.
Before everything falls apart, let us know below.
To come down here after felony court, just maybe more expedient. Overall, he's here in the back.
Come up, Mr. Lara. Are you representing him upstairs?
No, not upstairs. But I guess have learned that they have a TRAS set on the felony charge upstairs. He is made bond here on our case, and I think we need to get some bond conditions put in place. I've talked with the state. We're amenable to no contact, no going near the protected address that is the subject of the individual.
I'm going to put a monitor on you, though. You're a flight risk, and you're on felony probation. You continue to do whatever you want to do when you want to do it. The court system doesn't work like that. And I'm going to tell you now, you ever take off on me again, I'm going to make your bond so high you'll have teeth falling out. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You will now get a leg monitor so we know where you are at all times. It's a GPS monitor. If you fail to charge it, I'm going to revoke your bond. All you're doing is enriching bonding companies every time you take off, because all we do is we revoke it, raise it, you're throwing money. So if you have a lot of free money, great. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You're not to have contact with the complaining witness. You're not to be in possession of any weapons. Do we know what is expected with the TRAS or no?
I don't at this moment.
No.
I think they just.
When is the TRAS set for? Do you know? Let me see.
February. And I think the felon date set February 19th.
So I'm not going to hold this case open for that long, right? So we need to figure out a resolution here. So what I'll do is I'll give you, 3 weeks. When you come back, you guys need to let me know what you want to do. But there's no way that I'm holding this case open for that felony case. No, you need to decide what you want to do here. And then when you come back next time, you must either accept the plea bargain or I'm going to set your case for trial. Do you understand? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Gotcha. See you in 3 weeks. Hey, Jillian.
Yes, sir. I have Ms. Layla White on docket. The state's offered a PTI. She says that her home was getting off the fan, so she actually reached out to T-Mobile to some sort of block her phone that she wasn't getting communication from the bonding company or from me during that time period.
Come up, Miss White.
I will say before that time period, Ms. White was very communicative with me. I did speak with her regularly, and then all of a sudden I didn't. So,
You really expect you're going to blame it on AT&T?
no, sir. I honestly,
You are even lucky to be getting a PTI offer at this point with as many times as you've taken off and the fact that your case is 250 days. We set cases for trial at 180 days, and your case is now 240 days old. What have you offered?
So we offered a 6-month PTI where she has to take a effective decision-making class and no drugs and alcohol.
Like the long effective decision-making class?
Discuss the online one.
yeah, I mean,
If you're going to do
Yeah, I believe it's a standard. Yeah.
that's what you guys are going to do, then I'll give her a week to get it done, but I'm not doing any more. If you don't have it done in a week, I don't care if you come kicking, screaming, you blame it on whoever it may be, prevented you from doing it. I'm going to set your case for trial, or you're going to end up taking another offer and you'll end up with a conviction. But you can't expect good things when you repeatedly take off, fail to communicate with your client, and you just go AWOL. Why would we care if you don't care? It's a rhetorical question you don't have to answer. But that's what's going on in our mind here. Why would we care if you don't care? You have been given an opportunity now. The ball is in your court. You have 1 week. If you don't get it done in that week, that tells you that you truly don't care. And I won't take anything else. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Next
1
Tuesday.
week. Okay?